What's going on with Andy Reid's Chiefs? Where did they go, Steve? What's
I
happening?
know they have 4 losses already. It's like, what? And then you start reading Bleacher Report, and what's the headlines? Quarterback change in Kansas City? I mean, it's like so predictable. But, Alex, he threw a couple of picks, but the first one was kind of a tip pass, but didn't throw any touchdowns and didn't get in the end zone. They had to settle for field goals, so they got to figure it out. They're just not I think maybe people are catching up a little bit to that offense. It was a heck of a game. They lose to the Giants over at the Giants, and it kind of made things a little bit right for the Giants for a minute.
So you don't think it's
they got to get some things fixed? It seems I'm not quite sure how they do it because they're not the elite team anymore after beating the Patriots early in the year. They're kind of holding on to that division.
Well, I mean, yeah, because nobody's been winning except for the Chargers, who are not too far out of the playoffs now. They're only one game behind the Ravens. The Chargers, however, are deep in the 4-6 hole based on the fact that they're 3-5 in conference. But I mean, Andy Reid. I mean, is it not giving the ball to Kareem Hunt enough? Is it because they've had too many injuries on other fronts at the wide receiver position? But you don't believe it's the trigger man, Steve. You're not buying into the Alex Smith.
I'm not buying it. We were talking about Alex Smith as being an MVP candidate for a while. You don't go from MVP candidate to bench. I mean, that's not the progression. And so they just got to work through this little lull here and figure out a way to get a good seed in the playoffs and then play their best ball at the end. There's no quarterback change going on.
So, why do you think the Broncos made a move and fired Mike McCoy today? Once upon a time, 3-1, now 3-7.
Maybe they wanted Billy Musgrave to come back to Oakland for the revenge factor. Billy Musgrave is going to be the guy now, right, in Denver. He was fired last year in Oakland. And that's the kind of business it is, It's what have you done for me lately? And Mike McCoy's been there for a while, has done well. And the other thing is, too, when you have a good, let's just talk quarterbacks or offensive coordinators. When you have a good quarterback, a Hall of Fame quarterback, you're like a genius coach, all right? You're the guru. When you don't, you're an idiot. And so that's just how it is because, your perception is how is your guy doing? If he plays Pro Bowl football, then you're a really good coach. And if he throws a lot of interceptions, you need to be fired. It's just that way. And Mike McCoy's a good man. He's a good coach. He's a scapegoat. That's what he is right now. Denver's got a lot of problems. You got John Elway calling him soft. You got the head coach saying, "Well, it got offended me for a while, but then when I think about it, maybe in some areas we're a little bit like that." So it's kind of a mess over there. Denver's been so good for so long, and all of a sudden they're 3-7.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.